right? You've been put to work. How was it, Pooja? How was it? Oh, that's so exciting, beautiful. Oh, that makes me so happy. Yes, happy new moon in Cancer that happened yesterday. Thanks for being here. Good morning, Ramona. Hello, Astrid. Ooh, just settling in this morning. Any worries that came through this morning? Oh, yay, Pooja, that makes me so happy for you. Doing my last paper now, only 2 more weeks, and then I have my BSN. Yay! Good morning. Good morning. Relaxing into this morning, letting go of any stressors or any worries that might have come through. Any feelings that we have here that are buzzing in our body that don't feel aligned. Let that come into alignment here. Relaxing the heart. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for being here. There is a confusion energy in the collective. Everyone feeling like they're walking around aimlessly, like, okay, what do I do next? This is where being present in the moment is very important, because you will be given your next steps within that moment of time. It is not by being and living in the future with anxiety or living in the past with depression. It's about being very present in the now moment and what you can do here and now to take care of yourself. Relaxing the heart. Thank you for the heart knee. Make sure you guys have water near if you're here for these sessions. Thank you for the roses, Lori. I appreciate you, love. Thanks for being here as always. I was thinking about you last night, actually. Thank you to everyone that's here. Hello over on YouTube as well. Thank you guys for being here. We're on YouTube and TikTok this morning. There is a heart opening that's happening as we know, CERN has stopped or has shut down sending out low vibrational frequencies. So as that is happening, we're being given this time right now to readjust our energetic alignment, our energetic frequencies. It's as if what had been happening for a very long time was this low vibrational paradigm was being assumed onto us, was this matrix around us. And now that that matrix is no longer as relevant or no longer as prominent in our field, there's more freedom. And a lot of times when there is more freedom energetically, at first we're like, what do I do? And it can feel like we're just bouncing around energetically, trying to feel out our space, trying to feel out this new energy, not knowing where to go, because there's much more freedom than the suppression that was there in the past. So this is kind of what we're going through right now. Grand Rising, Abby, good to see you. This is kind of what we're energetically going through, is feeling this deeper level of freedom coming into our field and learning what to do about that. Because freedom can be very overwhelming if we don't understand how to use it. A lot of times we have been programmed for years and years and years, we've been programmed to not tune into our freedom. So now that it's here, what do we do, right? So the first word of the day actually is lattice. Lattice. And grid and organize. So right now, even we just had the new moon in Cancer yesterday, which can be a lot about the home, and organizing the home, feeling comfortable within the home, feeling comfortable within self. So those are the first three words: lattice, grid, organize, and home. This can be a great way to use your freedom to benefit yourself, you have around you, to feel a little bit more in control by taking care of you in the physical reality. And the other words are freedom, adjust, peace, and calm. Adjusting, we're adjusting into this more calm energetic. As we're adjusting, the calm often gets triggered by chaos. So when we're adjusting energy fields, we're going to feel this chaos, but also this weird emotion of calm and kind of going back and forth. You get to ultimately choose how you want to live out your free will at this time. So again, take time today, take time whenever to really energetically organize yourself back. Organizing yourself back into self, organizing yourself back into this higher matrix, this higher matrices. Because the more that we can do this over the next 4 years as human consciousness, the more that we can adjust ourselves back into alignment, back into freedom, back into organization energetically, the timeline shifts are just going to happen so quickly. The CERN that we knew even just a month ago is not going to be the CERN that we see in 4 years. This is what I have been tuning into as I've been working with CERN for the past couple days. There is a completely different shift in reality due to higher awareness coming online. Higher awareness towards what CERN is doing, higher awareness towards what we are capable of, and higher awareness towards energy and matrices in general. Okay, so maybe that resonated with you, maybe you felt that in your bones, maybe you didn't, and that's okay. Yes, what is CERN? That's a great question. So CERN is the it's a super collider of electrons and particles. So it brings these light particles very fast in a circle that's 17 miles around, and they come together and they hit at a point and it bursts out. And what happens when we have really intense particles moving at the speed of light that hit each other is it replicates what happens at the beginning of the Big Bang. And so every time that happens, every time that we have a particle that explodes and it replicates the Big Bang, something similar to the Big Bang happens, and there is a complete shift in paradigm. So when they're doing this with the intention of shifting and holding low frequency energy or holding humanity down to a lower perspective, it makes a very large energetic impact without us knowing about it, without us feeling it, without any of this. So we've been subtly energetically manipulated since 2009, I think, is when CERN turned on. And so now it's 2026. This is what, 17 years? I could be wrong on that math. That we've been experiencing these really intense timeline shifts at a lower vibrational level. Does that make sense? Everyone on par with what CERN is? It is a super collider that is in France and Switzerland. Nope, not Switzerland. Yes, Switzerland. What's next to France? Is it Switzerland? I think it is. It's in Geneva. Anyways, this is the epicenter of discovery, of understanding ideas around the Big Bang, understanding ideas around time, understanding ideas around portals, understanding ideas around entities and stargates and things like this. So CERN ultimately also is a stargate that I've been working on recently to turn on the higher vibrational energies of this stargate rather than working with just the lower vibrational energies. Something, however, about CERN is they are very technologically based, they're very physical based. Also, I want to say, if you guys are in here and you want to tap the screen, it helps get more people in here. I know we're talking about deep concepts right off the bat, but this is important right now as we're moving through this time. We have the next 4 years of working on adjusting our timelines back into cohesion and into harmony rather than out of alignment, which is what has been happening. So yeah, again, this is just on the top of my mind because this is what I've been working with for the past couple days in the astral realm and doing some healings for humanity this way. But we are mainly, what you need to know from CERN shutting down is that we're given this time and this opportunity to readjust our timelines, to come back into an energetic, cohesive state of harmony, rather than being energetically manipulated by a machinery on this planet. We are given this opportunity of time over the next 4 years to adjust back into wholeness, to adjust back into all of our timelines coming back here and now, being very, very present here and now without being so energetically scattered due to this outsourced energetic manipulation tactic that has been on this planet. CERN has been shut down via the Galactic Federation and via higher consciousness. Hello, welcome in, you guys. I know, it's very exciting. Like a garden lattice, yes. What it turned out in 2018, and then so many wild things started happening energetically. It was helpful because it exposed a lot. It did expose a lot, didn't it? Right. So this is. I'm so grateful you said that, Abby, because something about CERN recently, as I've been working with it, Spirit keeps saying, stay neutral, stay neutral, stay neutral. Don't see it negative. Don't see it positive. Stay neutral. And for a very long time, when I started working with CERN, it was about 2 years ago, maybe even 3 years ago, I started astral traveling there and doing some work with the Stargate there. And there was a very negative energy there. It was very corrupt. There was a lot of entities that were like attacking me whenever I worked there. But recently, going back, it has been, again, this very neutral energy. And what I had observed when I went there was that CERN had looked into the future and they had noticed the impact that they had made. They had noticed how negative this technology created for the future of humanity. So they have, in a way, recognized this and also taken a step back. Again, this is just from my perspective. And so now it is, again, our opportunity as humans with our free will to choose to take the higher timeline, to not energetically manipulate one another, to hold space in unity consciousness, to hold space within our wholeness, and to bring all of these timelines into self. Again, this can be very wordy and very quantum, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If something clicks inside of your brain, let that. If it doesn't, that's okay too. It's not meant for everyone. And sometimes these type of buzzword things can get like a little wordy or a little confusing. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. That's what I have to say about that. But yes, it did expose a lot. CERN did expose a lot of things about quantum reality. It exposed a lot of things about even the God particle. It exposed a lot of things about understanding that we are a multidimensional species that can do things that the physical body doesn't understand. So this is a benefit of what CERN and the discoveries and the sciences have done there. There is a lot of limitation, though, when just working with just science instead of working with the spirit. So what CERN also is doing is it is an exposing for all of us to realize that if we want to move forward in science, if we want to move forward with space technologies, if we want to work forward with teleportation and working with other extraterrestrial beings, if we want to work with Stargates, we have to understand that spirit and science have to go together in order for the evolution of humanity. For a very long time, up until this point, we've really been focused very heavily on just the sciences, just the physical, or just the mind. Now we're coming into that spirit fully engulfing and all of that. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate it. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now in consciousness. Maybe you take some of that, maybe you don't. Something that is coming forward, though, kind of moving away from this idea of CERN, even though it's been very heavy on my mind and maybe on some of your guys' as well, is this connection to our feet and our hands and our root chakras. There's something happening as we are coming into full alignment with these timelines, now that it's not distorted, that it's almost like our superhuman abilities are allowed to come in stronger. And we're also releasing what they're showing me as crucifixion wounds. there has been for a very long time for us that are very spiritual having this resistance to being in our spirit body, to being really connected to that spiritual space because of fear of persecution. This persecution wound is really coming forward, but it's specifically these crucifixion wounds, this Christed crucifixion wound coming out of the feet and the hands. And when we can hold more wholeness in the feet and the hands, the extensions of us, there's more possibility for basically miracles, but they're showing me specifically levitation. So levitation is something that we kind of want to keep in our mind right now over these next 4 years as something that could really, really be a possibility within our mind, our body, and our soul. It is a wonderful time to be alive, isn't it? Do I have any multidimensional beings as subscribers? Absolutely. Most of my subscribers are multidimensional beings. Grand Rising Pops. Through my hands I feel it. Much love. Yes, absolutely. Been so strong in a calm way. Yes. Yes. This is why even the last word today was calm. So I'm going to go through the words of the day again real quick. Lattice, grid, organize, home, freedom, adjust, peace, and calm. So as we're adjusting into these more aligned timelines or more into these cohesive timelines, we're going to feel our power getting stronger, but that power is going to be the power of peace, the power of calm, the power of relaxation, the power of rest. These are very powerful energies that we have been pushed away from for a very long time to keep us in that rat race energy. So now that we're getting out of that rat race, lower frequency energy of being slaves to this earth, something else is coming forward, and that is this deep, fulfilling energy of peace and calm and rejuvenation. So again, that's just the words of the day. If you guys are interested in doing a session with me here this morning, you can go to my link in bio. We do a couple live sessions 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So if you're interested in getting on the list today, go check out my link in bio. If not, that's okay too. Stick around, hang out. We'll have a great time talking. I'm going to bring in some more light down through the crown. The third eye. The throat. The heart. So the heart is where we bring in all of these timelines. So right now, as we are clearing distortive timelines through our body, as we're coming into wholeness, as we're coming into fullness. I've been preparing to go on my first 4-day fast next week. I'm afraid, but I ain't. Oh girl, I am sending you so much love. Doing a 30-day everyday dance challenge. I love that. Flowing more and worrying less. Yes. That is so beautiful, Victoria. You guys are doing such a good job. Oh, thank you, Abby. I appreciate that. So something, again, the heart is the timeline portal. The heart is the one that holds our ancestry line. The heart is the thing that holds time a lot of times, right? Because it's the ticking. The heart is the metronome. It is the structure of time. Okay? So this is why when we can go into our heart and feel an emotion of the past, our body doesn't know the difference between that past moment and this moment now, because that feeling is in your body. This is why time can be very weird, specifically with the physical body and emotions and feeling centers and all of these things. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate it. So anyways, I will attempt 3 days. Yes. Good for you guys. I do also feel called to in some way do a fast. It might not be like a full fast, but it might be more like a raw cleanse or something. I'm feeling called to do that. So again, the heart is pulling in all of these timelines, clearing any distortion, and pulling it back out in a new timeline. We're feeling this in the Taurus field. There's bringing in all of these scattered energies around us, filtering it through our aura, bringing it into the heart, going out through the back of the heart, creating a cohesive timeline for the highest good and the good of mankind. When we can visualize this action as a whole, as even just 28 people in here, this is creating a lot of coherence for humanity. I'll be on an island out on the lake alone, can't have a fire or absolutely no food or water. Oh, wow. Allison, wow, that's amazing. You're going to learn a lot there. You did a 72-hour water fast last week for the first time. It was so good. I'll do it again. Oh, I love that so much, Ramona. You guys are doing so good, taking care of yourself, listening to your body, listening to what you need. They're showing a diamond here within the heart space. This clearing energy, clarity within the heart, as these timelines are coming back to self, as these soul fractals are coming back in. So there's a lot of soul fractals that are coming back in now that we have that freedom, right? What I talked about before. Now that there's more freedom within the matrices of life for us to explore ourselves, the more that we're allowed to be full. We're allowed to be all of us. We're allowed to be every version of us within one. And so now that there's more room for us to explore all of us. This is something that's very important for us to feel. Just make sure to add pink salt to your water and take vitamin C. Salt in water for sure. Big fan of that. So yesterday I actually started working with Thoth. I haven't worked with Thoth very often. I know of Thoth. I had to make over 400 tobacco ties because I'm following culture guidelines. It took me 3 days to complete. Oh, wow. That's amazing. I just got a message on my phone that there's some wildfire smoke in Canada coming over to Michigan. Is anyone in Canada? Is there any wildfires over there? Clearing any distortion. Feeling this in my spine. Bringing more light down through the crown. Third eye. Throat. Is there any smoke over there in Connecticut? Sending so much love over there to Canada. Aww. Yeah. Abby said she's sending the rain that she's having in Tennessee over to Canada. Yeah, there's definitely a clearing happening, isn't there, you guys? Definitely a purification. It's really beautiful how Gaia works. And it's also absolutely terrifying. It's a very humbling experience to work with Gaia and her power. It brings us back into our deep humanity. Respecting and loving her as a greater version of us, as a higher self of us in a way. A higher self that we get to physically see and connect with. It's really great. It's really, really great. So yesterday I was working with Thoth, refinement through the fire, yes. Thoth, the god of wisdom. I'm fairly sure. Let me actually look that up. Smoke and rain, so pure, I know. So I was working with Astrid yesterday at CERN, which is again why a lot of this energy is coming up towards timelines in CERN and things like this. Thoth is the ancient Egyptian god of wisdom, writing, magic, and the moon. Served as the divine scribe, credited with inventing language and keeping cosmic records. He also judged the dead in the underworld and settled disputes among gods. So when we were here on Monday, we were talking about Ma'at. She is the partner of Thoth. Ma'at is the goddess of judgment, the goddess of law, the goddess of morality. So yesterday, as I was working in CERN, I was working with Ma'at, and I was working with Thoth and their divine unionship, which is bringing in this deep judgment of Earth. And it's not judgment in a negative light necessarily, it's judgment in a very neutral light. And again, what is being asked of us is to step into a higher morality or a higher moral code. As this matrix is opening of these lower frequencies, as we're opening up, we get to now choose a higher matrix of morality, a higher moral code. So that's what we're also going to be coming into this next 4 years of time, is coming into deeper morality, deeper trust and respect and love of one another. Ma'at, she has, give me a second, let me look this up real quick. She has 42 laws and principles of morality. Yes, please do. I'll read off some of the laws of Ma'at. Give me a second. I've had this computer too long and it's just really quite glitchy at this point. So she's all about justice, balance, morality, law, truth. She has an ostrich feather. She looks very similar to Isis, but she's different. Give me a second, you guys. We're going to talk a little bit about this. Okay. There is a couple things in her moral code that she talks about. I think these are important, but of course, your moral code is going to be unique to you. This is maybe just a general structure. Here's just some random ones. I have not uttered lies. I have not carried away food. I have not uttered curses. I have not committed adultery. I have not eaten the heart. Very interesting. I have not attacked anybody. I have not slandered anybody. I have not polluted myself. I have not terrorized. I have not transgressed the law. I have not shut my ears to the words of truth. I have not blasphemed. I feel like this isn't one that I wanted to see. There was another one. Give me a second. So these are just certain laws, moral codes that she has conducted back in ancient Egypt. Oh, here's better. Here's better. Here's better. I like this better. I honor virtue. I benefit with gratitude. I am peaceful. I respect the property of others. I affirm that all life is sacred. I give offerings that are genuine. I live in truth. I regard all altars with respect. I speak with sincerity. I consume only my fair share. I offer words of good intent. I relate in peace. I honor animals with reverence. I can be trusted. I care for the earth. I keep my counsel. I speak positively of others. I remain in balance with my emotions. I am trustful in my relationships. I hold purity in high esteem. I spread joy. I do the best I can. I communicate with compassion. I listen to opposing opinions. I create harmony. I invoke laughter. And there's many more. I really like this one because it kind of talks again about that moral code of how you can do good things. I prefer a moral code that tells you what you are open to, rather than like what you're limited to. Like, sure, don't commit adultery, but like, I'd rather there be a different way of saying it. So anyways, those are just some of the ideals of Ma'at and her moral code and her moral structure that we're going to start to be coming into more. I really loved the I respect all altars, I respect all animals, things like this. I think a lot of us as society, as humans, have kind of stepped away in some capacity to certain areas of respect. So I think this is all going to be coming back online. A lot of Egyptian codes are coming back online as CERN has slowed it down, its lower frequency energies. M-A-A-T, Ma'at. I think that's how you say it, I'm not really sure. Could be wrong. But again, there's a new moral code, a new moral structuring that's coming online that's happening within all of us. You're welcome. So go check that out if you're interested in those type of moral compasses. But the other being that I've been working with is Thoth. And I feel like I don't have much to say about Thoth. Thoth, do you have anything to say to us? He's saying inquire. Be curious about what you're seeing and what you're reading. Be curious. About others' moral code. They're bringing up moral code again. Again, they just keep showing me matrices and lattices and almost like spider webs of energy around us, creating more coherence. So almost visualizing these matrices or these spider webs around us that are harmonizing any energy that comes into our field. And as all of these timelines come back to us, as all of this awareness comes back to us over these next 4 years, but also just over this time of awakening, allow it to come in with purity and pure intention. So that they're asking me to share more about baptism, because this is something that I feel very called to, and I feel very called to it specifically, not necessarily in the same way that maybe Christians would have done it. I think that there is a lot of beauty in that type of rebirth idea, but I see it almost a little bit different as this renewal of the mind. Baptism and water baptism and complete submersion in this cleansing water is something that was used in ancient Egypt in the priestesses that were known as virgins. And this idea of virginity in the ancient Egyptian was not necessarily sexual, because these were sexual priestesses. They would use their body as worship and as the altar. So when they talked about virginity, they were talking about this renewal of the mind, coming back into pure innocence, coming back into physical innocence, coming back into mental and soul innocence. So that, for me, is what a lot of energetic baptism or physical baptism is. It is a renewal of the mind. It is a coming back to divine innocence, coming back to center. So this is just something that's also coming up for me as I feel called to do more baptism initiations physically. And this is also something each and every one of us can do within ourselves, to ourselves, is holding the intention of a renewal of the mind, a coming back to divine innocence. And as we're doing this, I do feel like it is very important as these timelines are coming into cohesion now, with CERN turning off. Again, I know I keep talking about CERN. I'm sorry, you guys. It's just really on the tip of my mind. And I do suggest, if you are curious about that, also do your own research and figure out your own type of discernment on what that means for you within your body. Everything affects everything. You affect the world around you. So something I was doing yesterday when I was navigating in CERN was Spirit was asking me to observe the higher path of CERN, viewing the higher path of the scientific discovery. And what I had seen there is they also showed me all of these different healing modalities and these healing facilities that were also placed in CERN, the discoveries of these things. The more that we can hold awareness that, the more we can hold neutral awareness or positive awareness that there are good things that can come out of these places, the greater impact that that can make also in humanity. Again, we are in control of these timelines. CERN got shut down for a reason, because our free will was used enough. Trust that. Trust that we already made an impact, and we're seeing that impact playing out as we speak. So understand the importance of your observation in reality. Understand your free will. Understand how important and prominent and powerful it is. Yeah, they're showing me Isis. They're just very proud of humanity, is what I'm feeling, specifically these Egyptian energies, because they are also associated with Atlantis. We are healing the Atlantean breakdown. The Atlantean fall had to happen so that we could thrive here and now. And so we're choosing the timeline of thriving. It might take some time to get there. It might take some time to adjust into a higher path because we're so used to staying in a lower frequency. But allow your energy field the permission to choose thriving, to choose the higher level of energetic abundance, freedom, prosperity, enjoyment, peace, calm, unity, world peace. It is all possible within us now because we choose it. We no longer have as many distortive energies in our lower field holding us back. This is no longer a slave race, and it has not been a slave race for a while, but we've mentally kept ourselves there. We are not a slave race. Choose to get yourself out of the slave process. Choose to be free. And in that freedom, again, like I said before, when we step into freedom, sometimes it can feel very chaotic because there's so much room to grow and to explore. And that's okay too. So if you're feeling all of these chaotic emotions or all of these feelings or all of these mood swings or all of this whatever, because you're feeling more free within yourself, that's okay. Explore that too. That's necessary. That's the only way that we can really adjust, is to have fun and to play with it. World peace is myself, in myself, harmonizing myself, the yin yang existence itself, directly breath. Yep, absolutely. Choose it. Choose the world peace. It's allowed within you, and it's rippling to everyone else, because you are Gaia and you are Earth. Okay? Again, I think these can be pretty deep concepts here today. Maybe it resonates, maybe it doesn't. That's okay too. Let me know how everyone is feeling today. Again, this word freedom is pretty prominent. Let this adjust down into your body. Again, I want to mention that the root, the feet chakras, and the hand chakras are really active today. There is a strong energetic download. It is deep, like you were answering my thoughts I had yesterday. Oh, yay, I'm glad. I was definitely exploring these thoughts myself. Yay, Jessica, I'm excited to tune in, love. You have an interview shortly. Oh, sending you so much love, Flower. You've got this. Believe in the higher paths. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you, love. Just be you. Just be you and you will be loved. Trust that. All right, Jessica. I have only you on the list today, so if you're ready to get started, we can get started. If anyone else does get on the list, please let me know. We'll get into it. Is there anything specific you want to work on today, love? I've been thinking about you a lot the last couple of days. I've been sending you love. That's okay, Abby. No worries, you guys. No worries. It's just great to have you guys near, right? Never feel pressured. Whatever is meant to happen is meant to happen. Every single person that comes on these lists are meant to be here in the time that they're meant to be here. All right, I'm gonna get my energy ready. Oh, you sent on Cash App. I didn't even know. That's exciting. Okay, I'll write you down, love. Okay, excellent, excellent. Got anything for throat chakra cleansing? If you want to do a session, we can definitely do that. For right now, though, what I'm thinking, drink lots of water. Water's going to be really beneficial. All right. Thank you, beautiful souls. I'm going to get my energy ready. We'll go into Jessica's. All right, Jessica, put a heart in the chat when you're ready and we'll get started. Hand on heart, hand on belly. We'll take 3 deep breaths in together. Take a deep breath in. Let's do one more breath. There's a lot of peace, but also a lot of grief. Whew. So the vision that they're showing me is they're taking you back to the forest, a forest that we go to all the time with your field, and you're sitting in a casket, and this is your funeral. And they're witnessing your funeral in this beautiful casket. You're laying there with such peace. And there's all of these different beings that are coming, but mainly they're like animals. So like rabbits that are coming and bringing their flowers, and these birds and these hawks, and all of these animals, even bears and deer, they're all coming around your field. Elk. Even the fish are wanting to be near. They're swimming near the river. They're coming up. And there's what they're showing me is all of these like corn. All of this corn is just growing up near your casket, up and around you. There's also all of these flowers that are near you, and this is just such a beautiful moment of death and rebirth, but mainly death. They want you to just enjoy the process, is what they're saying. They want you to remember how beautiful it is to fully surrender, to fully let go, to be cared for by nature, to be cared for by your team. And there's also the angelics, the dark and the light angelics, kind of coming around the dome of you, the dome of your energetic field. bringing offerings of white and black roses. There is someone here. It's a feminine energy. Feels like it could be Aphrodite. Aphrodite and Isis are walking you through your initiation of death. Both of them, as you are laying in this casket, putting their thumbs on your forehead with oil. One with the oil of rose and one with the oil of frankincense. And at your feet, Hathor and Hecate, holding your feet with the oils of myrrh and olive oil around your ankles, relaxing your ankles. So there's almost this energetic stretching happening here from your feet to your forehead, and they want you to feel this flow of energy coming through your heart. So feeling almost this beam of light coming through from the heavens as the sky opens, as the trees open, for this light to pour down, almost like a golden light pouring into your heart and pouring into your body as it slowly ripples through your heart and down to your feet and up into your head. And again, they want you to just sink into this bed, into this casket, into this place. I want to mention that the casket is also lined with crystals, and it is a very activated port for you. This is almost as if it's your 0 point, because we've come here before many times. They're asking you to rest in these vibrations. They're saying you have given enough. Just feel into your body. And they're showing this sinking of this golden energy moving through your spine, moving through your body, going into the earth, and again, blooming and bringing more of these flowers all around you. So they're even showing this rest is very needed for you to see prosperity. This time of you to sink into stillness, into nothingness, is important for you. So, there's now 2 griffins. Again, this is pretty astral or pretty visual. I'm feeling a lot of energy moving through my body. Take what resonates within your body. They're showing me electromagnetic echoes, like these rings of light going through your field, going down to your feet and then going back up. And what it's doing is it's energetically cleansing, purifying your channel of any distortion, and bringing your vibrations into harmony. Okay, so the 2 griffins are going to pick up the casket, and they're going to walk you down to the river. As they're walking down, there is a chanting of individuals in front and behind, with all of these animals walking behind. Again, there's just rhythm. There's women chanting and dancing and grieving, and like they're showing like pulling their clothes or like pulling their shirts off out of grief, out of mourning. This is a initiation. Oh, there's a lot of feelings in this. And as the griffins walk you into the river, it's as if the casket kind of dissolves. And it is now you floating down the river with ease, with flowers and petals in your hair. And now the fish have taken and are swimming you down the river. They're showing, do we know that person. She like died in the river, and she like, I can't remember her name, but they're showing me that visual. There's such peace here. They want you to feel that peace. So as you're in the river, this is in a way, a lower baptism. All of these beings are still with you. Okay. Yeah, just keep floating down the river for a bit. They want you to just really relax. Let me open my eyes. So many burps, good. Lots of releasing, good. You've been feeling both. Snow White, yes. That's exactly the energy, the Snow White energy. There's a lot of releasing. Okay, so now we're gonna kind of come into this like bigger lake area of the river. It's a lot bigger. There is an island in the middle, but they don't want you to go there yet. We're gonna have Isis and Hathor, Aphrodite and Hecate again near you. And there's something, I don't know what they want to do, but there's something about your head being dipped under and all of your body dipped under. Okay. How do they want us to do this? Okay. So, on the count of 3, we're gonna allow your body to go completely under, as if you're like losing that last breath. 2 of them are gonna push down on your shoulders. 2 of them are gonna push down on your hips. We're gonna go down on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Allow your energy to now breathe underwater, to remember that you are capable of this, and feeling the freedom underneath the water. As your energy is relaxing here, coming back home to self as a mermaid, as a water being, remembering that all of life on this earth came from the water, and holding that divine reverence and bringing these timelines back into self, feeling the renewal of your consciousness here. Just again allowing yourself to sink and to soak in this energy. They're going to pull you now to the center of the island as they bring you back into life, a rebirth energy, allowing you to feel the dirt beneath your shoulder blades, behind your back, and starting to feel life grow up through you and around you, feeling these vines wrapping up around you, feeling so grounded, feeling so whole, all the way up through the back of your head, all the way down to the bottom of your feet. Feel the electrical impulses of earth vibrating through your meridian system, vibrating through your body, and resetting you back into life, resetting you back into earth, resetting you back into harmony. Isis gives you a kiss on the forehead and Hathor, a kiss on your feet. And the animals and the fish now swimming around this island in a circle, creating a vortex of love, allowing that feeling to be penetrated through your body and your soul, but still giving you the permission to rest, to be still, to not do, but to just be, being without judgment, being in your wholeness, being all that you are. Allow yourself to find stillness and bliss and harmony within this being. And as you're here, you're going to sink into the earth even deeper, saying goodbye to all those that have helped you here, and sinking all the way through the earth back into your physical body here and now, through your crown, your third eye, throat, heart, solar, sacral, root, hips, thighs, back of thighs, knees, back of knees, shins, calves, ankles and feet, down into the earth, grounding down. Feel the vibrational harmony in your field. Feel the peace and the love going all the way down to the crystalline core. Wrapping your roots around the core, feeling this energy shift through humanity. And bringing this energy back up through your roots. Your feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs, hips, root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown. All the way up into the heavens. Allowing this to be your truth if it feels right to you, and bringing this energy all the way back down and around you. So it is. Coughing like wild. Yeah, there's a lot of release in that, wasn't there? I'm glad you enjoyed that. Let me release. Oh, yay, I'm so glad you were in here for that. Beautiful. Thank you for reposting. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing, you guys. We're going to release any last energy that didn't serve you here. Jessica, letting it go, letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow. Letting it go, letting it flow. Bringing unconditional love into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out. Appreciating the love, the joy, the peace, the bliss, the honor of being alive here in this present moment. I see you, I love you, I honor you. Bringing in golden light energy all around your aura, keeping you safe, sane, and protected. Abundance all the way through you and into the collective consciousness field as we all shift together. Take a deep breath in. Your energy is yours. My energy is mine. And so it is. And so it is. Coughing is a release, yeah. Coughing is a release. Oftentimes, coughing can be in association with the throat or the lungs. The lungs will hold on to it'll hold on and absorb a lot of negative energy that we don't need. So sometimes coughing is a very beneficial way of release. Oh, thank you for being here. Love the stickers. Yes, you can, absolutely. So we have Anna. Did we get anyone else on the list today? Other than Anna? And we have Vanessa also wanting to get on. Okay, excellent. I know, aren't the stickers pretty awesome? Glad you're in here. Thank you for using the stickers, you guys. I don't remember how people get the stickers. Something about something. I don't know. Maybe it's if you join something of mine. I don't remember. I've been on TikTok for too long to remember. Which I should know. Anyways. Alright, so let's go into Anna. That was such a beautiful session to start off, Jessica. Also, it's really great that we got to do you first because we normally do you last. So it's really good to have that as well and just hold that peace right off the bat. So thank you for letting us tune in with you. Next, we're going to go into Anna. Anna, is there anything specific you want to work on today? Excellent. Excellent. We might do one more spot after Vanessa. If not, that's okay too. Spirit led, excellent. Woo! It worked, yay! Yay, you got it, Ramona. Thank you again for everyone that's here. I do appreciate you guys. I do appreciate the likes, all the good things. We're gonna do spirit led for Anna. I gotta like kind of come back. Oh, thank you for being here. I'm in such like a relaxed state right now. It's kind of funny after that like really deep settling, which I think was needed for everyone. But anyways, let's get into it. I'm gonna get my energy ready for Anna. Make sure you guys are drinking lots of water if you're in here. Oh, thank you for the gift, Vanessa. All right, let's do it, love. Put a heart in the chat when you're ready and we'll get started. Of course, anyone else that's in here, you guys can receive the secondary energy codes of all of these healings. So feel into it, tune into what's right. Beautiful. Hand on heart, hand on belly. We'll take 3 deep breaths in together. Take a deep breath in. Okay, so they're showing a lot within your family line. First of all, they're saying let loose. They're saying let loose. Get a little hippie. Relax. Shake it off. Chill. It's okay. Move your body. So the first thing that they're kind of wanting you to do is get into a little bit of like dancing, shaking your hips, moving your body, doing some salsa, whatever feels good to you. That's going to be called to your energy system because you are dealing with a lot of almost like judgment or projections from family. And they're saying do not diminish yourself, do not lessen yourself for anyone, do not try to fit into their box. You are creating the new box and they are meant to experience you. They are meant to experience you. And so a way that as this distortion or as this old judgment is coming through, or you're maybe potentially feeling it a little bit, they're wanting you to dance through it. So that's going to be like your medicine and your regimen is dance, sensual movement, using that root chakra, using the womb. This is going to help clear any old distortion. Okay, so that's the first thing here. They're also showing me pineapple juice could be beneficial to you. Eating pineapple, eating fruits. Not sure. That's just coming through. Okay. So they're showing also this diamond or this energetic filtration system around your field. We're going to open this up real quick. There's this juxtaposition between doing it the old way or doing it their way and doing it your way. And there's necessity to hold value for both tradition, but also for new energies or new traditions that are coming online. Yeah, I got buzzing when I said new traditions. Very much cycle breaker energy as we're feeling into this. Okay, so as I'm opening your channel, I want to clear any distortion here in the heart. Okay, so the heart is the portal to old timelines or to ancestry lines. And I am feeling this dark energy coming in. Specifically, I'm seeing like skulls. They're saying fear. There's fear of death, fear of life. When you fear death, you fear life. But they're showing specifically fear of spiritual stuff. So within your lineage, there is a lot of fear around spirituality, and they will project a lot. I keep hearing the word curse. There's like they are using their words to curse energetically. It is spelling, right? There's something here in your heart that is here to filter. So at the back of your heart, what I'm going to put is this energetic diamond filtration system. That is going to clear and cleanse these timelines from your ancestry line, so that there is not fear around your giftedness. So now feeling this dark timeline coming through the back of your heart, feel it filtering through these layers and layers and layers of crystal. And then when it comes into your heart and comes through your heart, it is purified. I want you to feel that in your energetic system. What this is going to help you do, it's going to give you more structure so that when you do go back to Portugal or when you are around family, there is more of this resilience that is capable within your body. You're not just absorbing all of this negative energy or negative attachments to things, but rather you are letting it flow through you with grace and with forgiveness and with compassion and understanding that you're here to create a new version of your lineage. That you're here to almost like offshoot from the dark timeline into like a rainbow timeline. So this crystal consciousness within you is shifting that energy. Does this make sense to you? Good thing I opened my eyes. OMG. No. Ugh. The light just went off. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh, this is crazy. Why did that happen? Why did that happen? Okay, I gotta get Anna back in here. I had my eyes closed too long, and TikTok shut it off. I gotta keep my eyes open for when that happens. It told me I blocked you. I was so confused. I'm so sorry. So sorry, you guys. I gotta find. Wait. Is Anna back? Wait. Is she in here? Oh, there you go. There you are. I'm here. I'm so so sorry that happened. I've never had that happen. It was like the last second I opened my eyes and it was like 1 second left or it's gonna shut down the live. Anyways, okay, let's get back into it. Sorry, I was trying to look at your comment, didn't see anything. Let me know how you're feeling. Is this making sense what we're doing energetically to your system to kind of release distortion, to bring in a new timeline altogether within the back of your heart, within your lineage? It's also a very calm energy. There's also a very, very calm energy here. Okay, excellent. So this is what they're saying. That they're saying this is energetic preparation for when you do explore what's next for you, because you are going to be really enhanced soon. Within these next 2, 3, 4 years, you're going to be like a completely different person, but in a very beautiful way is just what I'm seeing. Just very beautiful. There's so much grace that I feel in your field. There's so much ability for you to observe the darkness, or you to observe even your family that is doing things that you just know are not in their highest good. You're able to observe it and not to attach to it. And this is very important because as family, we can often be consumed with our family. We can be consumed in how they perceive us, or consumed in what they're doing and their actions, wanting to provide the best for them. But they're saying something of like this grace, this like, ooh. You're going through stuff with your family in Portugal. Okay, that's what I was feeling as well. And I was feeling this judgment or this negative energy coming through. And again, they're like, this filtration system of grace is going to keep you level-headed. It's going to keep you grounded. It's going to keep you whole. It's going to keep you sane. So they want you to be feeling into grace as almost a crystal on the back of your heart, filtering through with layers. Okay? So I'm going to open up your channel a bit deeper here, going through your crown. There's a very beautiful grounded buzzing here. Again, they're showing you dancing or wearing long skirts and dancing with your feet in the earth. They're saying dancing is a universal way to connect. Dancing and eating are universal ways of connecting with one another, and this can be a foundational pillar that you can have with your family, even if they don't align with you in a lot of other ways. They're just like so happy. Like I have this huge smile on my face towards your ancestry line, and they're so proud of you. I got chills in my body too. They're saying it's not always going to be like this. It can easily be uncomfortable. It can easily be uncomfortable, but trust that you are creating something that is going to change your lineage. It's beyond this lifetime. Woo! I just got like a whole wave of energy down my body. So they're also showing me a green dragon that's around your field as well, that's going to be working and protecting your field from any like evil eye energy, I guess, or any energy of people talking behind your back. This dragon is literally just here, kind of just like blowing flames at anything that is not in your alignment. I'm finally having the courage to bring myself to do what I love. I can feel you activating so much more than I felt you before, and I'm so happy and so proud of you. And it's also so easy. Like there's this relaxed energy of like, I can just be myself and it's okay. And yes, at times there's going to be moments of like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. But what you're doing right now is just allowing this to be your natural and neutral state of being, not needing to be worried about all that you are, and just settling into it and trusting yourself enough, and trusting your team, trusting that your team has your back and that you're not doing this alone. That's something that's also very important that your team wants you to feel, is that you're not alone. They're saying that there's like a shift in your blood chemistry. Kind of very similar to what we've been talking about calm. So for a while, your blood has kind of been more like stress. You're moving out of that stress blood level, and you're coming more into calm blood level. And what that's going to do energetically is create harmony all around you. And whoever you interact with, there's going to be more ease that comes from it. Of course, it's going to take time, but they want you to just observe yourself in that state of bringing such calm to the table, bringing such a neutral observation and a neutral perspective. I'm just feeling so relaxed in my body here, which is really lovely. And they're showing food and dance again. I feel it too. But this is, again, this is the path that they're creating for you so that you can go back to Portugal and really just learn all that you are again. There's a lot of soul fractals coming online. I'm just so happy for you. Another thing that they're showing me is like crafts, mosaics. They're showing specifically mosaics, like clay and crystals, or clay and stones, and like doing something. Maybe you have a garden outside where you have like just cute little like things that make it more whimsical. There's something about enjoying the whimsy, something about creation, something about not focusing your energy on everyone else, but just focusing your energy on what you're here to create and what you're here to do, and the love that you're bringing forward. And again, then they're showing me food again. So there's something with food that holds a lot of love. You've been doing all kinds of art. Oh, yay! I have such like my heart is just so happy for you right now. There's so much love. It is really expanding. Yeah, they're just saying you're doing great. They're going to bring this river of life down through your crown, third eye, throat, deep into the heart, feeling this through the blood, relaxing into calm through the veins, arteries, plasma body, and electron body. Pushing this down and through to the solar. Again, the solar is going to be the place that you're probably going to be working on the most right now. So I want you to and maybe that's why they keep bringing up food, because the solar is the place that you're learning how to trust yourself more, and you're learning how to really use your discernment, and you're learning how to fall into peace rather than into chaos. So that's all in the solar here. So when you're eating, they want you to eat with deep intention that what you're consuming is creating more trust in your body, creating a greater mind-body-soul connection. So they're asking you to hold that intention before you eat. Specifically eating something yellow today, which is probably why they brought up pineapple. Going down to the womb. Again, there's this beautiful expansion that you're doing with your inner child, with crafting, with having fun, with connecting with earth. This is really beautiful. Again, a little bit of dancing in there that they want you to work on. With music, connecting with music. More water. Water is going to help your joints. It's going to make you feel more confident when moving your body. Electrolytes. Down into the root, opening this up deeper. They're showing me a tomato. Down through your root, hips, thighs, back of thighs. Knees, back of knees. Shins, calves. Ankles, feet down into the earth, grounding down. Visualize those roots. I want you to really feel the bottom of your feet chakras. I have 2 at home I got yesterday. Yay. Yes, please do. Yeah, something really heavy about the food in your system today, so just honor the food. And what I feel by that when I talk about food is like an ancestor coming to you, and like, I don't know if you already like cooking or not, but she's going to be teaching you more how to like really cook. I don't know. That's what she's showing me. Cook more like I don't know, meals that you would have eaten back in the day. I don't know, something about that. Portuguese. down through feet, ankles. Feel the bottom of your feet chakra buzzing, feeling almost like this blue light going from your feet to the earth, and feeling this wave of connection. Grounding this in, feeling this peace, this calm, going all the way down through your roots, all the way down into the crystalline core, and shifting this calm to all of humanity, providing a way for yourself and for others to walk this path. Bringing this energy back up through your roots, feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs, hips, root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown, all the way up into the heavens. Allowing this to be your truth, what feels right to you, and bringing this energy all the way back down and around you with deep calm, with deep peace, with deep love. Again, just kind of feel into that back of your heart that is filtering a lot of energy. So you might feel some soreness in the back of your heart today. You might not. It might be really easy. That's what I'll say towards that. All right. I do cook, but my grandmother was amazing. Okay, so that probably was the energy that came in. That probably was the energy. Oh, that's so adorable. There's like a bonding that's happening there. Releasing any last energy that doesn't serve you, letting it go, letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow. Letting it go, letting it flow. Beautiful. Bringing unconditional love into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out, appreciating the love, the joy, the peace, the bliss, the honor of being alive here in this present moment. I see you, I love you, I honor you. Putting golden light energy all around your aura, keeping you safe, safe, and protected. Abundance all the way through you and into the collective consciousness field as we all shift together. Take a deep breath in. They're showing me corn now and corn tortillas. Your energy is yours. And my energy is mine. Hello, beautiful. Welcome in. And so it is. And so it is. Happy birthday! Happy birthday, beautiful soul. Whoop, 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 whoop. Happy solar return. Happy for you to be alive today. Grateful for you being in here, Jacqueline. If anyone wants to say happy birthday to Jacqueline, it's her birthday. You're so welcome, Anna. Aw, you're so welcome. All right, next up we have Vanessa. Anna, that was just lovely. Today's sessions, I'm so grateful that they have been so peaceful. There has been such peace, such clarity as well within those. So that's been really lovely. Next up we have Vanessa. Before we go into Vanessa, I am going to go use the bathroom real quick. So really tune into what peace feels good to you. What is your energy here in the now moment, even though we are very much in this collective consciousness. Feel into yourself. Feel into your flow. I'll be right back. we're back. Someone says, LOL, The Last Airbender. I agree. I think we're all avatars. I think we're all avatars, and we're all learning how to use the elements. I think that's my truth. All right, let's tune in over here. Do we have Vanessa in here? Vanessa. How's everyone doing, by the way? I want to just quickly check in. How's everyone doing? How's everyone feeling today? There is a lot of calm that I'm really enjoying in this collective. Vanessa, what would you like to work on? Please drink your water if you're in here. Drink your water, drink your juice, get your coffee if that's what you got. Maybe activation, okay. We'll see what your spirit team has to say. That's the flex that it is. It is. That is the flex that it is. I love that. I love that you said that, love. All right. I know your spirit team is gonna tell me how it is, Vanessa. They're gonna tell me. Oh my gosh, you had a boxing class at 5 a.m. OMG, that's amazing, and I'm so proud of you. And I love that you did that. That's amazing. That makes me so happy. So cool, jeez. I need to come. I'll come do a boxing class with you. All right, let's get into it. Vanessa, let me get my energy ready and we'll get started. Is this just a 15-minute session? Sorry. Or is it? Let me see. From the calm to the chaos, you are the eye of the storm, right, baby? The eye of the storm. And we hold such a prominent eye of the storm that the eye becomes the storm. That we create the calm. Because that's what we do here. I don't know where you sent in, but let me know if you sent in 15 or 25, Vanessa. Vanessa, I also have to do that session for Teddy tomorrow. I'm going to write that down so I don't forget. Okay, let's get into it. Put a heart in the chat when you're ready. We'll get started. Thanks to everyone that's here, by the way. I appreciate this. Beautiful. Hand on heart, hand on belly. We'll take 3 deep breaths in together. Take a deep breath in. So right off the bat is all of your team here in a circle. Of course, they're dancing around and stomping in the astral realm. Very specifically saying Aztec energy. I'm seeing a guide that is, she just has like a big nose for some reason. They're showing me that she has a big nose. And that she has like a ball of smoke. And she's like holding it and like spinning it. And she's walking around you. And so it's like spinning in circles as she's spinning around you. And this is the unwinding. This is the unwinding. There's an unwinding happening within your field where they're bringing you into calm by doing the opposite of chaos. This is very interesting. So as they're spinning, as there's a circle of beings around you, then this medicine woman is here spinning as she's spinning around you. They want you to feel how relaxing it is to unwind, to let go of needing to know what to do next, and just to be in this moment. They're showing lemon. This is very interesting. They're putting lemon in your mouth because lemon keeps you very present. It makes you think about your body and your sensations. So anytime that you get distracted about what's next, they're putting lemon in your mouth and asking you to be present with your body. She's also putting clay on your forehead here, going up your head, and then underneath your eyes, and then under your mouth, all the way down to your heart. And it's red, kind of looks like blood, but it's clay, but it's also hematite. There's hematite in it. There's something about that that's important. Yeah, she's just saying settle into unwinding. Settle into relaxing, and they want you to feel the energy around you calming down. The energy of your house, the energy of your apartment, the energy of your kiddos, your dog, your kiddo, your dog, in the apartment complex. They're wanting you to feel this energetic timeline shift of you relaxing into something else. As if your consciousness is splitting into two, and you're witnessing this reality where you're continuing to feed chaos, and this reality where you're continuing to feed calm. This is very interesting. They're saying you can observe wherever you want to observe. So as we're observing the calm reality, opening this up more, allowing this to be more of your reality, they're showing this calm energy going downstairs into the apartment below you. They're showing this calm energy vortex going up into the apartment above you. They're showing it going side and side. They want you to feel this explosion, if you will. Maybe that's not the right word. This exposing of these calm frequencies, these calm timelines that are coming through you. They want you to feel this in your heart. They want you to feel the relaxation. And again, she's still walking around you in circles. Like it's just, this is all they're doing. They're just like walking in circles with this circle cleanser. And it's a very low vibrational chant is what's also happening around the outer circle. There's a very low vibrational hum or om or chanting. Om, 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 om. And it's getting really deep into your root chakra. Feeling safe within your body. Unwinding the root. Feeling safe to manifest and to bring forward new possibilities. Allowing your dreams to come into this present moment of now. Not resisting due to time. Allow those timelines to meet you where you're at, bringing those timelines into self rather than waiting to ride on the timeline. Does that make sense? You're not waiting for time. Time is waiting for you to be ready. Give yourself permission to be ready. And to be ready means to be in calm, to be in peace, not to have to force your way through, not to have to change the minds of any. This is very interesting. Bringing more light down to your crown. Third eye. Throat. They're saying there's so many things that you could focus on and that you want to focus on. But sometimes when you're focused all over the place, you can become scattered. And that scattering creates more chaos. They're saying bring all of yourself here and now. Not thinking about who you need to become, not thinking about what is happening in the future. Again, they're all saying, be here, right now. Enjoy the cleanse. Enjoy what is coming through to you. Enjoy your sensations in your body. And they keep spraying you with lemon. It's really funny. It's like anytime you're trying to like go somewhere else, it's like they're slapping your hand. Opening this up deeper. It's specifically just like straight up lemon juice. It's not even the water with lemon. I love that. But yes, water with lemon is gonna definitely be beneficial and helpful, of course. I need to buy some lemons. Your heart is opening up more to calm, and as it's opening, there is resistance while I'm feeling this. Because there's this energy that you're feeling. It's like, I'm feeling too much. I'm feeling too much. So, Spirit Team, what do you want to say on that? They're saying there's nothing too much for you. You can handle way more than you've given yourself credit for. But also they respect the human condition, and they respect your need and time to create peace and to come into self and to relax and to digest and to just be, to simply be, to not have an agenda of being any version of yourself, to not necessarily be a spiritual person, to not be a mom, to not be a wife, to not be a sibling, but to just be. And they're asking you to be here now in that. You've been asking for this reset. Give yourself permission to be there. Clearing out the heart of any identities or illusions. Any relational issues within family lines. There's softening. There's something behind the back of your heart. They're bringing a lotus flower forward. And the lotus, literally, it looks like it's made out of water, which is very interesting. I've never seen that before. But it's this lotus made out of water that's bringing forward this like juice of the flower through your heart. And it's going through your veins and your arteries, your plasma, and your electrons, allowing a lot of fluidity, specifically into your joints, because again, they are wanting you to flow, they're wanting you to dance. There is some energetic tension and resistance as this is coming through, and they're wanting that resistance to release out of your feet chakras and your hand chakras, healing any wounding in your hands and in your feet. They just keep showing me lemon, because they're even putting lemon on your hands and on your feet. There's something very opening about lemon. So use lemon today. They're also showing me tortillas, corn tortillas. Opening the solar. As I'm in the solar, they're showing this ring around the solar, almost like a ring on a planet. They're showing that around your solar plexus, and there's different like gems that are around the solar plexus. So there's something like really opening and activating here. So all of this light that is coming through you, when it goes out of your solar plexus, it kind of vibrates through these gems and creates a stronger energetic field around you. So that's something that they want you to be tuning into, is creating these stronger energetic timelines, these stronger vibrations. Breathe with calm. Just be. They're showing me corn. Going into the womb, opening up. Again, they're saying just be. Just be. Kaliman coming in for the womb and saying exactly the same thing. Just be. We are teaching you through your presence. We are teaching you because you are the teacher and you are the guide. Therefore, whatever you are learning within your body is what is being taught. Trust the body. Trust the feelings. You are a rock. Anchor. A rock doesn't need to be told who it is in order for it to know who it is. It simply is. Opening up the root even more here. Going through hips, thighs, back of thighs, knees, back of knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet down into the earth, grounding down, even deeper, down through the back of your calves, really feeling the back of your calves. There's a lot of energy moving down there. Let it flow down the back of your ankles and into your feet chakras, opening up your feet chakras even deeper, connecting greater to the electromagnetic field of earth, and feel that connection of your feet to Gaia's gravity, gravitational pull. Relax and release. They're saying carbon. Something about carbon that's very interesting. Carbon footprint. Carbon. There's something about charcoal. I don't know. A carbon cleanse? I don't know what that is. They're showing me charcoal, like they're showing me like in a bonfire, like the black stuff, that also going on, face, but they're showing it on your womb. Even like incense, even incense dust, putting that on your womb. Something about that. Feeling a lot of energy still moving through your thighs and into the earth, which is really good. feeling the strengthening and the structuring, restructuring of your spinal cord, and feeling peace coming into every cell of your body, feeling it coming into every single meridian and intertwining in and out of your vertebrae. Feel peace being your matrix. And anything that is out of alignment with that, allow that to release and to alchemize into peace. They want you to really relax today. And they're saying be very intentional about relaxing. Give yourself a break with your mind and your soul. In order to move to the next thing, they want you to really sink into peace. I know I keep saying that, but it's the truth. Okay. Bringing some more light down from the heavens through your channel. Oh, good. I'm glad you're releasing. Down through the crown. Third eye. Throat. Heart. Solar. Ooh, there's a lot of movement in the solar still. So they do want you to rest so that new frequencies can come into the solar, because you are up leveling. By you creating peace, by you creating rest, more confidence is coming in, and they need you to sit with that. Releasing any judgment of self and releasing any judgment of others. Going down to the womb. There's also movement in the womb. Yeah, they're showing again. I think so too. I think you have been. This is why they're like legitimately just sitting you down and being like, you just have to lay. Just sit, lay, enjoy. But again, they're saying like don't overstimulate yourself or try to stimulate yourself while you're laying though. Like they're wanting you to like look up at the ceiling, find peace in your presence, find peace in your feelings, find peace by being present. And again, this is coming back to the lemon thing. It's like the lemon is bringing you into your body, and it's making you be right there, not thinking about anything else. You have to just think about the lemon. So they're gonna maybe bring that analogy up to you today. Going through your root. Hips, thighs, back of thighs, knees, back of knees, shins, calves, ankles, and feet. Pushing down into the earth, grounding down. All the way through the roots. All the way down to the crystalline core. And they're also bringing a rainbow amount of energy into your body and filling up all of your chakras. Purple, blue, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. So yellow and orange today, prominent. Eat things that are yellow and orange. Lemons, sweet potatoes, zucchini. What else is orange? And orange. Hips, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, all the way down into the earth, grounding down. Feel that rainbow energy going into earth consciousness as we're creating more peace all around you. Bringing this back up through your roots. Feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs, hips, root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown, all the way up into the heavens, allowing this to be your truth if it feels right to you, and bringing this energy down and around you. And they're saying as you create more peace for yourself, it's going to be so much easier to do healings. There you go, beautiful. All right. Releasing any last energy that doesn't serve you, letting it go, letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow. Bringing unconditional love into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out, appreciating the love, the joy, the peace, the bliss, the honor of being alive here in this present moment. I see you, I love you, I honor you. Bringing golden light energy all around your aura, keeping you safe, sane, and protected. Abundance all the way through you and into the collective consciousness field as we all shift together. Take a deep breath in. Your energy is yours. My energy is mine. And so it is. I'm so glad that you're in here as well, Darren. Got to receive some of that. You're so very welcome, Vanessa. And these are triple piercings. Yeah, 3 piercings. Okay, so I think that's all we have today for these sessions. Again, the key theme today has been peace, which I've been really, really loving. I knew it was one of the words of the day, but I didn't think it was going to be so prominent. Let me talk again real quick about the words of the day because I think we touched on all of them today. Oh, are you on the list? Give me a second. Give me a sec. Oh, you're crying. I love that so much. If you do want to get on the list, Jacqueline, let me know. I don't know if you did or not. Let me know. Cash App. Okay, excellent. All right. And it's Jacqueline's birthday. I'll bite on a lemon. There you go. Literally, I think that's what you're called to do. They're like, be stimulated in your own body. Okay, excellent. Yay. Jacqueline with a 15. All right. Sorry, that one went a little bit over, that last one, so. Okay, let me close the list. List is closed. Oopsies. It's a little birthday activation. I'm excited. Again, the energy today has been very calm. They've been very focused on that as the work that we're doing is to be calm, as more freedom is coming in and more exploration is here. They want us to be calm as we're exploring more energy because things are opening up really deeply. Remarkably bright creatures. I love that. That's exactly what these beings are in here. All right. So, Jacqueline, you said activation, right? All right. Have a great day, Donna. Thanks for being here, love. Let me get my energy ready and we'll get started with this last session today. And it is Jacqueline's birthday, so it's going to be, we'll see what comes through. Yours is on the 18th on Saturday. Oh, Tanya. There's so many Cancer babies in the spiritual community. It's so funny. I mean, it makes so much sense, but like so many different healers that I watch or so many different people that I watch online, like their birthdays have all been June or July, which I think is so great. And I'm included, so I think that's pretty awesome. Something special about this time of year, I think, you guys. All right, put a heart in the chat when you are ready, Jacqueline, and we'll get started. Thank you for the gift. Put another heart if it didn't go through because I don't see it. Sue. Jacqueline. There we go. Hand on heart, hand on belly. We'll take 3 deep breaths in together. Take a deep breath in. First of all, they're saying, you're doing the dang thing. You're doing the dang thing, girl. Have a great day. They're just like very excited about you, celebrating yourself today. And all of your team is very much celebrating you today, and they want you to experience so much magic today. So be open to that magic and experiencing people. But also on birthdays, it can be sad. There's always highs and lows on birthdays. So feel how you need to feel today for sure. But they're like, we want you to experience as much magic as you can today, and they're going to be bringing things forward to you. But they also just love that you're taking care of you and you're pursuing yourself. The first thing that I saw was a rose really blossoming in your heart space, like a very large rose with all of these petals really blooming. And then also the kind of the thorn going down through the lower part of the body. So there is kind of some opening that's happening in the lower part of the body. They're almost saying humbling. I don't know really what that means for you, but there is some feelings of being very human today, being very in your humanity, embracing yourself as a human being, just like everyone. But there's something so special about it as well. So I don't know, this counterbalance of the rose, but the thorns is what's coming in first. We're going to bring in some more light down through the crown. They're showing me the all-seeing eye above your crown, higher awareness dripping down into your crown. Okay, so there's some mental blocks here in your ears, the back of your ears. So if you want to massage the back of your ears here real quick. There's just like static or like noise that's making it a little bit harder to connect with your team is what I'm feeling. But your team is still here. They're making that very clear. We're still here even if you can't hear us. We are present in your field and we want you to know that. So one of your guides wants to touch your left shoulder and ground you in, and the other guide touching the right shoulder and grounding you in, and they're wanting you to feel very present in your spine, very present in your feet. Again, they want to say that they're very proud of you for pursuing yourself and taking care of yourself and going after your dreams. There's some stuff going down through the spine. Okay, wait, real quick. Opening up the third eye a bit more. Feeling the all-seeing eye, almost like dripping tears down through your crown, third eye. Clearing the third eye channel, releasing out of the ears. They're showing Disney movies. They're showing Bambi. Something about that, I'm not sure. I've never even seen Bambi, so I don't actually know. Something about comfort. I think there's comfort there. Release. There's a deep loneliness here that they're wanting to fill. They're wanting you to feel full. Bringing this light down through the crown, the third eye. And into the sinuses, into the mouth, into the throat. Opening up the throat, having fun tonight. Enjoy yourself tonight, have fun. Enjoy your body, enjoy your humanness. Go make out with someone. It's just funny that that came through. Go have fun. Get loose. Yeah, that was the first thing they said, I think. Let loose. Going into the heart and allowing your heart to be filled just by being, just by experiencing, not necessarily needing to be filled by people's validation of you or anything, but just filling your own heart here and feeling the divine just pouring into you right now and pouring into your heart, filling your valves, filling your veins, your arteries, your plasma body, and your electron body. Feel the fullness as that fullness drips down and allows you to be really grounded in yourself right now, allows you to be very full and alive and grateful and hopeful for what's next within this year, this beautiful year of existence. A number is just a number. Remember, you are ancient. You are an ancient one. This number is very minute compared to your soul journey and your soul evolution. We want you to feel into all of your years through your soul consciousness here. Feel the wholeness of who you are. They're showing confusion. Again, sometimes you can feel very confused as to what you're meant to do or what's your purpose or how to bring your spiritual gifts more online. And they're saying again, this what we've said in most of these healings today is just be your highest self. And that is enough, and that will show you where to go next. And your highest self sometimes really enjoys doing lower self things, human things, laughing, again, making out with people, if that feels good to you today, dancing. The human condition is so beautiful, and they want you to experience all of your humanness today as you are beautifully blessed on this human planet. So let your body be filled with that grace and that gratefulness and that gratitude and that love that is being poured through you right now from your higher team and your higher guides as they are loving on you deeply and dearly, feeling that deep joy that is being embodied in you, filling any gaps or any holes within your field that feel deeply lonely today, and just piercing through that with so much gratitude and so much love, feeling that through the solar, opening that up deeper. You are not alone. You are never alone. You are always being guided. Even if you have a handkerchief over your eyes, hold your hand out and let spirit guide you to what is next. Follow your feelings. Your feelings is your greatest gift. Those feelings and those sensations. So make sure to not numb out, but to feel it all. Again, there might be some waves of emotions today. Feel it all. That is the beauty of a birthday. It reminds you how human you are. Opening through deeper in the solar guide. Feeling your light shining even deeper when you walk into a room. Let everyone look at your beauty. Let everyone look at your smile. Let everyone enjoy you. And just romanticize today as like anytime you see someone, it is a party. Because it's your birthday and it's allowed to be. And we're celebrating you here and now. Feeling this energy really moving through the solar again. There's a lot of movement in the solar today. Clearing anything out here. Feeling that drip of your higher self-consciousness coming deeper through your heart and through to your solar, illuminating out this light all around you. Bringing this down through your sacral, opening this up deeper in your sacral. There's a lot actually moving in your womb, what I'm feeling. The womb is very strong right now. What do they want towards this? Why is your womb strong? They're preparing something for you. So trust it, keep trusting it. You're doing the good work of believing in higher possibilities for you and your timeline. Yeah, there's a trust here today. Trusting the future. But they're still saying have fun. But there's just like this, it's almost like a grandpa energy coming into the womb and just like smiling and being like, oh yeah, we're taking care of you. Don't you worry. Don't you worry your little heart. We're taking care of you. And feel that care and that love and the prosperity timeline really illuminating through your root chakra, going through your physical reality and going down through your hips. Really moving your hips today is going to be beneficial. Dance as much as you can. Going down through the thighs, the back of the thighs. The knees, the back of the knees. Down through the shins and the calves. Deeply down through the calves. Movement in the calves, movement in the calves. Get it down. There we go. Down through the ankles. And down through the feet. Connecting deep into earth. Grounding down this just joy. There's so much joy. Like I can't stop smiling this whole session. It's just been so much joy, so much love, so much compassion, so much enjoyment. Like your spirit team is they're holding you so dearly today and every day. But again, mainly there's a lot of this energy in the womb as this foundational energy is being provided for you. There's a timeline that they're asking you to walk on, and they want you to walk on it with joy and with grace and with love. So that's what I'm feeling here as we're anchoring this energy in. Again, move the back of your hips. You gotta twerk a little bit. Twerk for your spirit team. They need you to do that. It's your birthday, girl. You better work. Down through hips, thighs, back of thighs, knees, back of knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet. Again, feeling this like eye of Ra, the all-seeing eye, God eye, dripping these beautiful cleansing tears out through your body, clearing your channel all the way down to the earth, wrapping your roots around the earth, sending this beautiful clarity energy, this beautiful prosperity energy, this beautiful abundant energy all the way through your body. I know, this has been really beautiful, hasn't it? Thank you for letting us tune in with you, Jacqueline, on your beautiful birthday. All the way down to the crystalline core, shifting this out and around as we all shift together and celebrate you today on this beautiful day. Bringing this energy back up to your roots, your feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs, hips, root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown, all the way up into the heavens, allowing this to be your truth if it feels right to you. And bringing this energy all the way back down and around me. What they're showing me is like a diamond as well around you. Like they're saying the diamond of the season. Diamond of the season. This is your season. To glow, to be a diamond, and to shine, and to trust, to give grace to self, and to believe in the higher timeline. So that's what I'm feeling in your energy field. Again, I've just been cheesing this whole time. There's such beauty in your field. We're going to release any last energy that doesn't serve you. Letting it go and letting it flow. Letting it go and letting it flow. Letting it go and letting it flow. I can't believe the live shut down earlier. Sorry, you guys. I have to do the puzzle piece or it'll shut off. Releasing any last energy that doesn't serve you. Letting it go, letting it flow. Bringing unconditional love into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out, appreciating the love, the joy, the peace, the bliss, the honor of being alive here in this present moment. I see you, I love you, I honor you. Bringing gold and light energy all around your aura, keeping you safe, sane, and protected. Abundance all the way through you and into the collective consciousness field as we all shift together. Take a deep breath in. is yours. My energy is mine. And so it is. And so it is. There you go, beautiful. Thank you, Jacqueline, for letting us just smile with you today on your beautiful birthday. You have such celebrating from all dimensions. Yes, literally. And your team just in such love and celebration and joy for you and what you're about to step into. I think it's just really, really brilliant. I literally can't get rid of this smile if I tried because there's just such good energy here. So thanks for letting us tune in, Jacqueline. Happy birthday to you. Happy solar return. We're going to come back to the collective channel. Namaste. Namaste from India. Welcome. Hello. Let's see. Again, words of the day here. I'm going to talk about these real quick because I think we really dipped into all of these today. We have lattice, grid, organize, home, freedom, adjust, peace, and calm. Adjusting your energetic matrix within your home, within your body, within your soul to create more freedom and peace. Okay, so that's what we've got today. There's so much good energy as we're shifting reality, as we're shifting these matrices all around us so that we're coming into deep unity consciousness, deep oneness consciousness. And as we're learning oneness consciousness, we're also learning individuation, learning individuality, learning how to fully be ourselves without needing other people's permissions or anything like this. Good morning. Welcome in. So there's a lot of freedom in our field today. Freedom can be very wide. Freedom is like, oh my gosh, what do I do with all this freedom now? Like sometimes it's really nice to have someone tell you what to do because you don't have to really think about it. But when we open up our freedom, there's more things that we get to like think about. But it can also be very overwhelming to have that happen. So tune into what is capable within you here and now. Maybe even organizing your home is a great way to feel more structured within your freedom. Doing something maybe different with your home, doing something within your daily schedule and your ritual can be very beneficial as we're tuning into more freedom. All of these things are very beneficial right now. In some of the messages today, there was a lot of things about the solar plexus and the womb. So eating foods that are yellow or orange today can also be very beneficial to the body. Again, intuitive eating is a form of freedom, is a way of connecting into your free will and listening to the body on a day-to-day basis, on a moment-to-moment basis, because things are always changing. So listen to that. Let's see, is there anything else that Spirit wants to say? I think they're just saying, like, don't get overwhelmed by all of these changes, but also feel what you need to feel. But you don't need to intellectualize or understand everything that's happening. Again, a huge concept today was just be. Don't do, but be. Embrace your higher self within your body. Embrace your higher team within your body, and let that be enough. Okay, so that's what I have to say today. If that resonated with you, it resonated with you. If it didn't, it didn't, and that's okay too. But yeah, that's what we're going to tune into. I think I'll close out here for today. We're going to release any last energy that doesn't serve us here, letting it go and letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow. Again, thank you to everyone that has been here. I will be back on Friday to do more live sessions. If you didn't get on the list today, I will be back. And of course, if you are interested in a one-on-one session where we get to just chit-chat a little bit together, you can always book a one-on-one and all of that stuff. Thank you for being here, beautiful souls. I appreciate you releasing any last energy that doesn't serve you, letting it go and letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow. Yay! I'm so happy for you, Flower. I'm glad that your interview went well. You're so welcome, Pops. Thanks for being a moderator over there on YouTube. Very, very grateful. Very grateful. Just be. Yeah, if there's one thing that you take from today, just be. And find peace in that being. Okay? Bringing unconditional love into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out, appreciating the love, the joy, the peace, the bliss, the honor of being alive here in this present moment. I see you, I love you, I honor you. Bringing golden light energy all around your aura, keeping you safe, sane, and protected. Abundance all the way through you and into the collective consciousness field as we all shift together. Take a deep breath in, collective. Your energy is yours. My energy is mine. And so it is. And so it is. I'm so, so grateful to be here every single day, every single week. I'm hopefully going to have a video coming up here soon. At some point this week, I'll have a YouTube video up, so stay tuned for that. I will see you guys back here on Friday. It's good talking to you. Have a good one. Bye!